30 seconds and counting.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's Anish, and we have some news for y'all. The Rockets would be willing to do a Russell Westbrook for John Wall deal if the Lakers offered them enough draft compensation. And before I get into the news, be sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more updates. And we actually have a big announcement. We actually launched our website, clutchcityentx.com, and where you can read all our articles about the Rockets, the Texans, and the Astros. So be sure to check it out, clutchcityentx.com. And without further ado, let's get back to the video. So, first of all, if a trade like this were to happen, would be absolutely hilarious. I mean, the Rockets gave up 2 first-round picks and 2 pick swaps to get Russell Westbrook in 2019, and then he traded Westbrook away for Wall and a first-round pick, and then trading Wall for Westbrook and a first-round pick would be super hilarious. It would just make up for that Westbrook trade from 2019. So I'll be going over the Rockets side of things and the Lakers side of things, why each team should or shouldn't do it. So let's start for the Rockets. The Rockets doing this trade for Russell Westbrook and say a first round pick makes a lot of sense. You're just John Wall is obviously not playing for you, so he's not giving you any value. So you basically be getting a first round pick out of John Wall, which is super ideal, which is best case scenario for us. And then what would have to happen is that Russell Westbrook would have to be bought out. I really don't see Russell Westbrook playing on a rebuilding team, and the Rockets have no intention playing Russell Westbrook at all, probably, most likely, because it would make no sense for the Rockets to play Russell Westbrook when they didn't play John Wall, when they don't play John Wall. So that doesn't add up. So Russell Westbrook would have to accept a buyout of some sort. How much he would give up would be another story. It just depends how much of a desire he would want to go play for a contender. And also we also have to consider whether Tillman Fertitta would be willing to do a buyout. But yeah. So, and how much a player gives back on a buyout is really case by case. So yeah, those are the two. That's like the caveat there. And Russ, yeah, if we were to play for the Rockets, that would not help at all, our situation at all. We're obviously in a rebuild situation, and KBJ's development would probably be severely affected. And Russ isn't the same floor-raising guy he was years ago. So as far as a mentor role, I don't know if he'd take that upon himself as well. So I don't think he'll prioritize development of like the youth over whatever over his own like personal goals. So those are the things you have to consider here. But as far as the Lakers, I personally think that it's something worth considering for the Lakers, at least, since John Wall, he's very similar to Westbrook in some ways, and John Wall does have like the injury prone stamp on him, but the Westbrook situation isn't working. He's showing so many lapses on defense, can't make like layups, and just committing too many turnovers. So I think John Wall would, even though they're similar players, would help minimize the negatives in those departments. Like John Wall is probably a little bit better defender, probably won't cause as many turnovers as Westbrook, and the Rockets have all the leverage here. The Lakers are the desperate ones, and the Rockets are completely fine with just paying out John Wall, the rest of John Wall's contract. And as far as a trade for Russell Westbrook, I don't know if there are any other trades out there for him. So, but at the same time, the Rockets, there aren't any other trades for John Wall because their contracts are so similar. Is that it's just so hard to come up with a trade for John Wall or Russell Westbrook at the same time, and both of their values are declining. So it's just like we're like destined for each other, but at the same time we have leverage because we're not desperate. So those are the things to consider. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Would y'all entertain this trade? But let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.